Hey everybody, Captain Algebra here, back again with another pickups video. I know it's only been a couple weeks, but I've been wanting to start these pickup videos right at the beginning of the month instead of randomly throughout the month. So I got quite a bit of stuff this time. Some garage sales have started up. I got some games from a coworker. And I also picked up probably the most expensive game in my collection now. So that was pretty cool. So with that said, let's get started. The first couple games came from some garage sales that a couple weeks ago my city had a citywide garage sale. And my wife was nice enough to wake up nice, bright and early with me and get to as many of the garage sales as possible. And so first I got some PS2 games. They were $2 each, and so I thought I did pretty well. First couple, I've got Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Splinter Cell, Double Agent. Again, these are all $2 a piece. Never played any of these Splinter Cell games, but I heard they were fun, so I thought I'd give them a try. Next, we got SSX 3. Never played any of these games, but I've been watching some videos by Metal Jesus Rocks lately, and I know he highly recommended that and was one of his hidden gems, so I thought I'd pick it up. Next, we got a couple SOCOM games. We got SOCOM 2, U.S. Navy SEALs, and SOCOM Combined Assault. Haven't played much of these games yet, but seems kind of fun. Then we've got Ace Combat 5. Used to be a big wrestling fan. So I saw this, I thought it'd be good to add to the collection. That's WWF SmackDown vs. Raw. I've got 2006, but I didn't have any of the other ones, so I picked that up. We got Spider-Man 2. I love comic book games, so that was cool to add to the collection. Then we got some of my favorite racing games of all time. We've got Burnout 2, Point of Impact, and Burnout 3, Takedown. Used to play Burnout 3 a ton back in high school with some buddies. Spent a lot of time playing the crash mode. That was just a lot of fun, causing as much destruction as possible. Then we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, which I actually used to have, and I actually probably traded it in along with a bunch of other PS2 games probably about 6-7 months ago, and that was about before I was really decided about collecting games. So yeah, it's out for $2. I'm like, well, I'm collecting now. I want to get as many as possible, so I picked it up. And then a couple Star Wars games. We got Lego Star Wars the video game, and then we've got Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. I have the complete saga on the Wii, but I was glad to pick these up for the PS2. And probably the best one out of all of these, and I've been looking for a while, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Just buying this game, I think, made it worth it for me. So I was really excited to get it. Also, had Star Wars Battlefront 1. But it was scratched, so it didn't work. But again, they were all $2, so really didn't worry too much. The next stop we made, I saw somebody had posted that they had some Wii games for sale for the garage sale, so I thought I'd go out to it. So I picked up 3. One, again, didn't work, which is not a big deal. They were only a couple bucks each. But I got Lego Harry Potter, years 1 through 4. Big Harry Potter fan. Love the Lego games, so that was a good pickup. And we got Lego Batman. And then the other one I got was Lego Lord of the Rings, but like I said, didn't work, but not a big deal. And then one more, we stopped at one last place and got a Game Boy Advance game. It's not a good game, I've heard a lot of bad reviews for it, but it's sealed in the box, and it was only for $1. And so since it's a bad game, I don't really have to open it up and play it, so I got my first sealed in box game, and that's Yu Yu Hakusho Spirit Detective. Again, I've heard it's bad. If anybody has knows anything about it, thinks it's worth opening up, let me know. But otherwise, I'll just keep it in the package. And then next, I mentioned that a coworker had given me some games. She's retiring, and so she's moving, and she's trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff. And she had some games from her son in a garage sale. They didn't sell, so she knew I was looking for them, so she gave them to me for free, which was awesome. Nothing too amazing. The actually only game I really wanted was Metroid Prime, but I already had it, so I traded in for some games, which you'll see in a little bit. So first we got Enter the Matrix. Big fan of the Matrix movies. I got this for PS2. We've got Call of Duty 2, Big Red one. Not a big fan of Call of Duty games. I actually prefer Halo, but don't mind having it in the collection. We got Medal of Honor Frontline. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Only Tony Hawk game I ever played was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for the PS1. I liked it, so figured I'd pick that one, or I'd enjoy that one. Got 2 Madden games. Got Madden 2004 and Madden 2006. I have them both for the PS2. I'm not going to play them much, but like I said, they were free, so I'm not going to turn down free games. And then we've got 007 Agent Under Fire and 007 Nightfire. Played these games a little bit. Actually, they were a lot of fun. Reminded me of the Golden Guy game from Nintendo 64. Not as good, but still fun. And like I mentioned, I had Metroid Prime, but I traded it in because my copy was in a little better condition. And so I traded in and picked up some other games. We've got Kirby's Pinball Land for the Game Boy. Had this as a kid. I've been looking for it for a while. It was only a couple bucks at the game store. So I was glad to find that. Then we've got Maximo, Ghost to Glory. This is another game that Metal Jesus Rocks mentioned in his Hidden Gems. Actually, it might have been Army of Zin. I don't remember if it was exactly this one, but he just mentioned the Maximo games were good, so thought I'd give him a chance. It's by Capcom. I like Capcom games. Only played a little bit, but I really enjoyed it so far. And then my favorite from those would be Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Big fan of the Metroid series. Haven't spent a lot of time playing them, but I've always enjoyed them. And then last but not least, the best pickup in the last couple weeks. Like I said, it immediately becomes the best game in my collection. Well, best priciest game in my collection. Personally, not my favorite. I got some other games that are very nostalgic from childhood. It's a Super Nintendo game. It's an RPG. Not a huge fan of RPGs. So I've always been very leery about buying these more expensive games. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy them. I mean, like Mega Man's getting up there. Toomba for the PS1. That's another one that's high on my list. Those are pricey, but I know I like them. Mutant League Hockey for the Genesis, same thing. But this was one, I didn't know if I'd like it, but I saw it, and I don't see it very often. I thought it was a pretty good price, so I decided to pick it up, and I actually really enjoyed it. And it is Chrono Trigger. So I actually have been really enjoying playing this game, even though it's an RPG. I don't know why, I just never really enjoyed RPGs. The only one I actually ever liked was Super Mario RPG. I don't know if it was because it was a Mario game, or if it was just a basic RPG or what it was, but I just really enjoyed it, and so I thought I'd give this a chance, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'm glad I picked it up. And so with that, those are my pickups for the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to try to do this monthly. So at the beginning of July, I'll have my next pickup. So hopefully a lot of good stuff then too. Looking forward to having another video shortly. Video Games Monthly just shipped today, so I should get that Saturday. So look for a Video Games Monthly unboxing either Saturday or Sunday, depending on how busy I am. But otherwise, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you know anything about some of these games. And also, if you have any suggestions, other videos I can make. I got Video Games Monthly. I've got pickups right now, but I'm continually looking to expand my channel. Hopefully, I'll get a better camera at some point. Get some editing software so I can make these videos look a little nicer. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Captain Algebra signing off.